Good morning, everyone. Pastor Ryan here. I just thought it'd be important for me to take a few moments for you to hear from me directly some of the things that are going on here at First United Methodist Church in Greencastle in light of the growing pandemic from the COVID-19 novel coronavirus that we hear so much about. Recently, our cabinet for the Susquehanna Annual Conference reached out to us via our own district superintendents, encouraging us to heed Governor Wolf's suggestion to shut down any non-essential gatherings in order to help prevent the spread of this virus. In light of these requests from our leadership, we have elected to not hold in-person worship gatherings for at least the next 2 Sundays. Please know that this decision was not made very lightly, but we feel it is in the best interest to heed that wisdom that is coming to us from those who are working to stem the tide of this virus spreading here in our communities. Please know that I am working currently on putting together worship services in a sort of different format for online that you'll be able to use during these weeks when we are not gathering here in person. And I encourage you to share those with those around the community that may be looking for a way to worship from home, as other churches are continuing to heed these warnings to not gather together in person. One of my favorite passages of Scripture is obviously Romans 12, as many of you know. And one of the verses in there, verse 12 says, "Rejoice in hope, be patient in affliction, and be persistent in prayer." Folks, I want to encourage you in light of this to be hopeful, be faithful, enjoy. God is bigger than this. I know first and foremost that God has this world in His hands, and as we have to navigate through these new trials and situations that we're facing, God is still there with us in the midst of that, and we can take hope and joy in knowing that. Along with that, we need to be patient. We need to recognize that this virus protocol that we are facing is larger than ourselves. This is not about you or me anymore. This is really an encouragement to love the community around us and the world in a unique way that we've never had to before. And then finally, I want to encourage you, be praying. There's never enough prayer that we can offer that God can't hear. And this situation certainly needs us to continue in prayer. In my letter that I'll attach down below in this video on our posts on social media, you'll see what I've encouraged us to do, and I encourage you to take a look at that. Be reminded that God is in this, and as we are facing the encouragement to limit our social contact, also recognize that we still need to be serving those who need the help and are sort of oftentimes neglected at times in their needs for care and love. There's a lot of ways we can do that. I would encourage you to reach out to those around you that you know are in vulnerable positions and connect with them. Offer them hospitality, offer them to serve them in unique ways that help them know that they are loved and that this will pass as a storm. And we have an opportunity to do things that the church has been called to do now. So let's put our feet to the ground. As I offered in worship on Sunday, I still encourage you to heed the warnings from the CDC. Wash your hands. Keep yourself clean from the virus as best you can. But then along with that, I encourage you, let's keep washing feet.